So today I'm hanging out on my grandparents' piece of property on the edge of town, and we are going to throw some lead at some steel. And the reason I'm doing that is it is springtime in Montana, and it is an absolutely beautiful day, but it has been super dry. And I mean, I think we're 2/10 of moisture for like the last 60 days, and it is just straight up dust everywhere you go. And so this time of year, we like to try to use the windows in the morning and the evening and all night long to try to keep the house cool and only kick on the AC if we absolutely have to. Problem is all that dust is coming into the house, and it is making running trains basically impossible. So I think for the time being, I'm just going to blanket the train set to try to keep the dust down, and come closer to June when it's AC all the time and I can get things properly cleaned up and maintain it that way, we'll jump back into doing train reviews. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to get done, like the Kato chargers and that type of stuff. I've also got some ST70s to look at. Not to mention there is all of my Atlas stuff that I still need to get done. But I don't feel right not pressure testing them the way that I normally do, because I can't run trains 24/7 like I have been for a while. So we're going to branch out into my other hobbies for a little bit. And I've mentioned in the past, I struggle with trigeminal neuralgia. I also have some other neuropathy things that I'm working through as I age, but I try not to give into that stuff. I mean, I'm a fat guy, I got to work on that for sure, but I've been trying to do some strength stuff with my hands. Got into a bit of an accident about 6 months ago and really messed up my right hand, and so I'm working on strength. So I've got my TX22 out here with one of my 22 suppressors, and just gonna work on some of my pistol form because I've lost a lot of grip strength. I also struggle with little tiny man hands, and so I have to use a special technique to shoot pistols properly. I can't actually grip them in such a way that lends themselves to recoil management. So anyway, I'm gonna throw some lead, we'll videotape it, and then I got my new Otter Creek polonium, and I got a little shorty AR that we're gonna put it on, and we are going to try to get the gas block set up today for some crap steel ammo. So let's get started. Okay, we made it back down to the base of the hill, and I'm kind of by my beater with the heater here. But I want to do a couple of things. I kind of just set the gas block on this where I thought it would be close. I'm really not too worried about where it's set right now. This is more just a range toy. I'm going to run some old crappy steel ammo through it because, one, I need to get rid of it, and two, I'm hoping it has a less than perfect seal. So I'm going to get lower velocities going out of this little 8-inch pistol. I'm hoping that I get low enough velocities that I'm down in like the pistol, you know, like, I don't know, high power pistol rounds, so 14 to 1500 feet per second. So I'm a little bit safer shooting steel at closer ranges. So this is kind of more of a training toy. Actually bought this can to work with my long distance AR because I really prefer shooting suppressed. But we're going to bust out the Garmin, see what we get for some velocities here, and then we'll go play with it a little bit in a more standing position, see if we can get a decent zero. So we'll give this a try. Ooh, don't like the sound of that. Don't like the sound of that at all. Well, probably not going to be doing too much more shooting after that. So, got my BCG pulled out there. I thought maybe that was a squib load. And BCG looks fine, but I look down the bore and I don't see anything. And as I'm tipping the gun over, that falls out of the handguard. The adjustable gas block that I got from PSA split in half. That's no good. Well, I have been shooting suppressors for a long time. I have had a one-size-fits-all 30 cal can for, I don't know, 5 years now. And I have shot this with a can for a long time, but I just had the original gas block, and it was overgassed, and it was just a belching bugger that would throw all kinds of gas in your face. Well, got the BCG out of this bad boy, and I was wondering what was going on. Looked down the bore because that sounded like a squib load because it didn't eject. And oh, I'm looking at the brass, or steel. Don't really see anything that would indicate really high pressures, and the speed coming off that thing was 25-38. But that right there fell out when I was kind of twisting the gun around there. That is a split in half gas block. That is unbelievable. I have never seen such a thing. I mean, I'm glad it was the gas block that popped when I didn't have my hand wrapped around that right there. I was on my bench here, but that's crazy. I have never seen something like that happen before. I guess PSA and I are going to have a little chat. That could have been a real bad deal. I mean, it just peeled that thing open. Well, for a first time out doing gun content, that was a bit of a spicy start. That is super lucky that I did not have my hand right there, or that would have been bad deal. So I guess we're just doing pistol stuff today and headed back to town. So I will chat with you all later. Bye now.